Unlike most actions, where the resulting impact of public opinion and its push to cleanse the environment from nasty-smelling concoctions left to steep in the warm sun, this board, and boards like it, that do little to reflect the needs of the people they should serve but are not, normally have a limited lifespan once the people see what is happening. That's why the Town of Weston Town Board adamantly refuses to record and/or place live-streamed meetings online for the public. That's why this town board has silenced the people in communications with the town and in meetings. That's why this town board took down its Facebook page and the comments and criticisms of the board for their actions. That's why this town board have retaliated at the public by taking away the ability, by bogus non-enforceable zoning ordinance laws, to limit lawn, business, home or political signs on all roadways in the town of Weston. That's why this town board is attempting to retaliate against the people and their public property by instituting bogus parking restrictions for a town hall lot that is rarely if ever lacking spaces for parking for the public use. That's why this town board obeys laws that it wants to follow and simply tells the state to take its open meeting laws and gently insert them into a small, inconspicuously positioned moist area of a warm body.
You're the most despicable person I've ever seen in my life. And I know you got your recorder running and I don't give a shit.
That's why this town board gives false or misleading information to the people they do answer, in an attempt to delay the inevitable, that the people are indeed realizing the reality of that aromatic undertone that soils everything in its path. Weston has a much more informed community base than in the past. We are smarter, because society has helped us to be that way over the years. The Town of Weston Town Board knows that as well. So does the GOP and its king of the hill, Larry Myrick. The resultant mix of tools, laws and policy that this board under duress has and will put into play, enacted to thwart both public participation and the public's access to information, is the resultant slant to everything that's supposed to be for the good of the people but is not. It all ends up being about the furtherance of the personal or political substrates of those that make arbitrary law, simply because they can. The same as it ever was. Sooner or later, that nasty-smelling putrid stink that evades the public's attempts to find just what it is that has been creating such a pungent and onerous wisp of darkness to the senses of those that dare visit that close to the public town hall, and its side risk of being arrested for simply being there, is pinpointed. Based on the town board's overzealous negative reaction in the last almost 3 years here in Weston, to the public's questions and comments, in a quest to know more about the community they are a part of, we believe we have either found the issue or are getting very, very close to it. Now that many of the public are pointing the skinny shaking finger of found in this game of hide and seek, at that stink, it's only a matter of time. It has been in the past, and it will be the duty of the people in the future to remove it or live with the stench that surrounds its presence. Eventually, the entire decaying mass would have to be removed, if not by those that walk past it daily, the voters of Weston, then by someone with the political means to put an end to tyranny's injustice. But what do we, the people, really know about anything, right?